อยู่คนเดียวตั้งนาน Oh my god พูดอยู่คนเดียวตั้งนานมาใหม่ Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of translation today. So first of all, today I'm just gonna review the session 1 of financial auditing. So first here, what I'm gonna review is other type of service and extra connection to certification. I'm gonna present you the agenda for today. So the agenda for today is team number 1 is service, other type of extra service in auditing. It's based on this book, Audit. And it's going to be on part 4, chapter 16. So we're going to let's cover this, what's on the agenda. So first, I'm going to do a little bit of introduction. Second, I'm going to do what I do in auditing and financial statement. Second, what is examination of financial statement? Fourth, it's a compilation of financial statement. Fifth is all the other extra service that provide or in auditing services. So in that bracket, those are 6 elements that we're going to go through it. So first, we're going to certify isolated element in the financial statement. Second, we're going to do attestation of mission. Third, we'll do direct appreciation on the mission. Fourth, we're going to do a report on conformity. Fifth, it's going to be about the report that we're going to provide on results on the application, on the procedure that we do on auditing specifically, about information that we have to include other than financial statement. Probably it's going to be a note. And 6th, last but not least, is a report on how to apply the principle of accounting. So like I said here, we're going to go through, it's the auditing part 4, chapter 16 from this book again. Chapter 16, part 4. I believe it's a couple page. It's about 40 each page. It's about 40 pages of readings. And here's all the Canadian norms about accounting that we are going to go through. So what I highlight in yellow here are the 805, 2,400, 3,000, 3,001, 3,530, 3,531, 4,400, and 7,600. What are these? These are the guideline on if you ever should have any concern questions and you don't know how to treat certain procedure or a certain problematic, you have to refer yourself to the Canadian norms of accounting. These are the numbers that you can be looking at when it specifically treat on what are the other type of service of financial service that we provide in auditing. Morning, Rose. Thank you for joining in. So bear with me. You can listen. So here's going to be my introduction for you. Introduction to other type of services. This is in French document. Those are my class note. So I'm doing a translation for you. Bear with me in English. Sometimes I forget what are the English term because when I study in French, it's kind of hard for me to do a swap in English business term or accounting business term. So bear with me on that. So what is the fundamental objective here? First, we have to plan and execute the mission on auditing based on financial statement. we have to present our mission, and we have to present all the type of mission that we do in certification. So what are the products that are available to the use? What are the clients? So it's a relationship with three parties. First, we have the user, the financial statement users. Second, we have the professional in duty. And third, we have to give an assessment, a report to the company itself. So this is why we are saying it's a relationship of three parties, because these three parties are interconnected like a triangle. That's why we are doing here. In that triangle, we are considering element that we are doing auditing on. So our duty is to make sure to reduce the risk on the information that we're going to provide out there for investors, because we are here, what we are doing is specifically for companies are on the stock market that have their shares published. Hi everybody, thank you for joining in. สวัสดีทุกคนค่ะขอบคุณนะที่เข้ารับมาชม And here, the professional in duty has to provide conclusion. We have to provide conclusion for users of financial statement. And here we have the obligation to do that, because we have investors are investing in or buying our shares or buying our stocks. So the basic of it, what is a mission of certification in auditing? Well, we have three elements. We have auditing financial statement, which gives you the highest insurance of guarantee that the information provided it's legit. It's less. It has no error in it. When we do an exam on financial statement, it gives you a medium guarantee of insurance, so you can trust that. So the highest is audit. The second is exam. The last one has no guarantee. It just gather all the information and then it just present it to whoever the information has to go to. So you have here three types. So whenever you go on the website, try to pull out the company financial statement, you're gonna want to have an audit of financial statement signed by a CPA. Okay, let's move on to this. So we have other type of other services in audit. So we have here are the 6. First, you have certification and isolate element in the financial statement. Second, you have attestation mission. Third, you have a mission of appreciation, direct appreciation. Fourth, you have a report on conformity. Fifth, you have a report on results, application of the procedure of auditing, specifically on information that it's other than financial statement. And sixth, you have a report on the application on the principle of accounting. So let's go for the first one. The first one is certification on isolate element in a financial statement. So what it is, we have to go back to the norm of Canadian or non-Canadian audit. So which is like the Canadian norm of auditing. Here is the norm 805. It's regarding directly about the auditing. It gives you the highest insurance in connect with the financial statement users. So we have example of element in a specific account of the financial statement. For example, you have the provision for bad collections. We have stocks. We have any type of unincorporated assets. So And then you will have notes in your annex. You will have all the payout cash. You have the assets, the corporate asset. And you also have whatever extra money that you had paid to the employees. Okay, so whenever you're facing any problem regarding these are the list of the norm that you will have to refer to, how to treat it, how to present it, how to take care of it. Okay, so second, we have the Ncmca 2400. What is the Ncmca means? It's the norme canadienne de mission de certification. So this is the norm basically this is what it means. So here is the exam on it's a mission d'attestation. It's a mission of attestation. It gives you a limited assurance. So what it concerns is it's to deliver a report on financial statement. Hold on, I think there was a norm that was cut out recently. Okay, no, it's good. Okay, so on this one, it's regarding the Ncame 2400 concerns about the mission of the exam, which it says here. So it targets directly a report on financial statement and the annual history or intermediary. So it can also apply on how you will adapt that circumstances on a mission that you are doing and to deliver a report on other type of information on financial history. Okay, so let's recap. So first you will have to let's recap on this one. So basically certification on element that isolate from the financial statement. Hi, Mammy you. Hi, everybody. So what you're doing here is on the certified element of isolate, on certification isolate element in a financial statement, you have to refer to 805 and 2400. What are the difference between the two? 805 give you the highest reasonable insurance because it's audit. It's directly to the user on how they will have to read the information that they have and understand what it means on each account. And then you have the Ncame or the Ncamc 2400 is on the exam. It gives the auditor hello, hi PA, hi Miyu, hi everybody, hi Dan, hi Joe, hi everybody. And then it give you a limited responsibility. So it has a limited assurance responsibility. So this is directly into the financial information to validate. Okay, so that's the two difference between the two. So now let's move for the second point, the Ncmca 3000. What is this giving me? So the mission of attestation, what do we hear by mission d'attestation? What is the mission of attestation? It's so it's another professional other than the professional in duty that are evaluating an object that is considered to meet the criteria that we are validating, that we are auditing, or we are certifying. So in this type of mission, in this type of attestation of mission, the conclusion from the professional in duty will target and will treat questions to know if the information that we have on the object that we consider have no significant discrepancy or anything that it's not correct. Okay, so in conclusion, the professional in duty gave a highest insurance or limited insurance. So we have to refer to this norm in order to correct that. So let me read it in French and then I will translate it in English. Lorsqu'il y a présence d'un mesureur, on peut dire qu'on est proche d'une mission d'attestation. So what it means here, so when you're in the presence of, you have an object that you can measure the assurance or on the information, you can do a measurement. You can say that you're close to a mission of attestation. So you can testify. Thirdly, a direct mission. What is a direct mission? So you have to refer to yourself non-Canadian mission certification. So whenever you get into account, when you're facing in this type of problem, we have to refer to the Canadian Manual of Accounting, Ncmca 3001. So what do we hear from direct operation mission? It's the professional in duty measure or evaluate an object that we consider in regards of applicable criteria. In that direct mission, the conclusion that the professional in duty will have to provide, it will be on the result presented on the element that we measure or we evaluate to consider in a regard. So let me rephrase this, how to take easier and simpler wording. It's when you measure, let's say you want to measure if there's any discrepancy in any account, that is an object of measure. We are evaluating this object to see if it meets the criteria that we're looking for, if there's anything wrong with it or the quality is good enough. So basically this is what it says, and it gives you a reasonable assurance and also or limited to the professional in duty, because a professional in duty will have to sign financial statement for investor to be able to read. So the process is important because the investor are not working in a company 24/7. They don't know what's going on in the management. They don't see the back office. So having a CPA go through the financial statement, see if there's any big gap, is any error that are significant, by the user of financial statement knowing those information, will that have made them change the decision? So we are looking in the result. If not knowing the information, how the impact would that be on their decision? Okay. So in this case, is the auditor, the professional in duty, are doing the work. Now, fourth point, the report on conformity. So we have to refer ourselves to the manual Ncmca 3530 and the 3531. So it's a report on conformity of what exactly? So I'm going to read to you in French first, and I will translate it in English after that. Conformity to what? It's an agreement that, okay, I'm going to read in French first, and I'll do it in English. La conformité à quoi? Ce sont des accords, des arrangements écrits conclus entre les entités et un tiers. So basically, it's an agreement that take an arrangement in written that meets between one company with a third party. So it will include convention of the contract or the protocol that has an agreement. So it has the exigence, it has the requirement to which the entity has to conform. So they have to conform, like, for example, there's a convention on the contracts or on the protocol that the society itself, the company itself has to conform to. So that's just one element. Authorization spécifique. So authorized specific authorization is towards legislation, rules, law, directive, directions, and certain administrative or municipality or the government rules. So here's the power it's established and it's delegate. So when we talk about conformity to what? It's conform to a contract, to an agreement, to an authorization, or a specific requirement. So it's the entity, it's the company itself that has to conform to all these rules established by the government or any certification or any disposition that is there for the authority. Okay, so let's move on to the fifth one. We have a report on the rapport sur les résultats d'application. So here's a report on how to apply the procedure of auditing based on the information. So we have the NCSC 9100, what it is exactly. So, I'm sorry. The Canadian norm provides indication to the professional in duty that has the mission to provide a report to create a report on the result on how to apply the procedure of auditing mission. When this procedure is not designated to the professional in duty to provide and to be able to express his opinion on auditing or to provide a level of assurance on the financial statement, he has to provide in a negative form to those financial information. So what is the norm is requiring the professional in duty to do so? So in this type of mission, based on the result after analysis that we have to conclude, we have to designate to express financial information that has been the target of our control mission. We have to precise on the procedure that we have applied. So we have to make a statement based on facts only. The fact is the result. We cannot express any form of insurance. It has to be only in negative form. Let's say, I give you an example. Is that I did not find anything that is misleading. So that's a negative form. And then we have to also be precise. We have to stipulate, we have to say that we have not proceeded with an audit on financial information, and we cannot that he indicate that he cannot express an opinion based on that matters. In this case, you can indicate that it has to be limited for sharing this report. So it cannot be shared and provided out loud and published. So on that report, it also has to have the name of the CPA or the professional in duty that did the report and publish it, deliver it. Okay. 2, the report. So how to provide a report on principle of accounting and how to apply it is the chapter 7600. So on the objective of this chapter is for the professional in duty that provide his opinion how to apply the principle of accounting will differ from the opinion of the accounting of the firm and the accounting that is working on it. And the type of procedure is like the accountant that was consulted have to put in evidence that certain procedure contribute to assure and a knowledge of all the facts, the circumstances and hypotheses that are relevant to whoever has to use or needs this information, and to provide an appropriate conclusion. Example, an advice on how to treat new sales operation, advice on how and when to account those products or new line of product. Okay. So here's are the conclusion or the summary or we call it sentence, the summary. This is the questions. I'm not gonna do it. So here's my resume. So this is the end of chapter 1. Yay. Okay. So let's take a break. Okay, มาร้องเพลงทีนี้นะ So we're gonna take a 5-minute break because I don't believe in continuing and studying more for now. I think we should take a break. มาร้องเพลงทีนี้ก็ break ก่อน take a break. Let's take a break. Stop sharing. Stop screen. Okay. ร้องเพลงมั้ยมาใครจะขึ้นมาเดี๋ยวจะระวังเลยไง invite โอเคมาขึ้นมาใครอยากจะขึ้นมาห้อยก็ได้ไม่มีจะร้องเพลงพักเบรกตอนนี้we have to stretch ปวดหลังโอ้ยเมื่อยสมองนี่นวดสมอง Not some more. Not some more. Allô?
Ah, Mimi.
Ah, je pensais pas que t'allais venir.
Ah, ouais. Je savais pas le grand coup, là.
Ah,
Je suis passé par l'Université Montréal ici.
t'as pas trouvé stationnement?
Non, j'ai eu le stationnement, mais je sentais